What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Javon Holland. By the way, sorry about any background noise. It just is what it is. I'm trying to get this out today, and this is the only time I'm going to get to do it. So, it is what it is. That being said, obviously, if you've been following my channel, I wasn't a big fan of the Javon Holland pick. Not only was he not my top safety that was available, I also just didn't want a safety. With how bad our offensive line is and was, I wanted Landon Dickerson personally to play either guard or center, either one, whichever they preferred. And I mean, if you look at the biggest weakness on our team, it is the offensive line. So it is what it is. But I am going to take a look at him. I am wanting to look at more of our younger players rather than the team as a whole, because the team as a whole really doesn't matter anymore this year. So. Now it's just scouting the young talent. So, yeah. He is going to be the single high safety on a lot of our plays. He does have the athleticism to do it, which is nice. Now, a lot of these plays, he's not really going to have a whole lot to do because he's the single high safety. Again, sorry about background noise. Yep, single high. Good identifier for him, too, is the towel on the back of the jersey. I do like that he's coming down to try to help with run support. That's nice. Right here. That's not bad. He sees everybody going this direction, so he comes down and kind of just heads that direction. Sure. All right. Yep, right here. He's going to come down. Okay, so we're going to move our safeties around. We're going to make it look like he's the single high, but really it's going to be Brandon Jones. He's not really doing anything actively here, but he does. I would like him and Van Ginkel to see that tight end a little bit faster. The fact that Matt Ryan is scrambling to his right, the probability of him throwing to his right is pretty high, and the tight end is wide open. They both need to see that faster. And the mental processing is really what my issue with Javon Holland was in the first place. Right here. He comes down for run support, just in case he breaks through. Doesn't get himself out of position. Alright. Right here. We let the truck pass. Alright. Right here. So he's going to come down. Brandon Jones is going to go back. But it's actually cover two. Cover two man, it looks like. He's actually going to drop back. Cover deep half. But nothing really for us to break down as far as he goes on that play. This is the issue with safety. Is majority of plays, there's nothing to really talk about. Alright, this is like a cover zero, so he should be in man. Where is he? Is he on the field? Doesn't look like it. It looks like he comes off the field when we're looking at man. It seems like the move was when we were looking to do man coverage, we would bring in McCourty instead of Holland. He's right here, though. look at for him. By the way, this is why I hate watching safeties more than any other position in football, because they are the one position that is doing something actively the least. You know? Which is why they take the longest to scout. Kind of a bad tackle angle here. He kind of leaves this whole section open. If he would have broken through, he would have had a touchdown. It's a lot of the mental stuff with Holland that I'm not a fan of. He has the athleticism. Don't get me wrong. That's never really been a question. It's just the mental processing and tackle angles, stuff like that. I do like doing this with him, blitzing with him. I want to see us do more of this. Just let him blitz off the edge. I am all here for that. There's nothing like super nuance here. We just overwhelmed that right tackle. He doesn't know what to do between him and Van Ginkel. He's going to give up a sack either way. The running back's able to handle Van Ginkel, but Holland runs free. All right. Oops, he's... that's probably cover two. Okay. Good job here from Holland. He doesn't over-pursue. He's going to stay patient here. He's reading what he's doing. He's making sure to keep that gap filled. He's not just over-pursuing and getting himself out of position here. That's a good job. All right. All right, single high. We now know about the sleeve. We couldn't really see that before. I mean, he's always wearing a sleeve, but still. As far as the identifier goes. Is anyone else wearing a blue sleeve? Nope. Blue sleeve, left arm. Towel on the back of the pants. Nothing to break down there. Alright, he's right here. You look kind of lost there. It kind of looked like... Let me see. Byron and X are both in man. What is Nick doing? They both feel like they're in man. Javon Holland doesn't really feel like he has a real assignment. Maybe him and Eric Rowe were double teaming Kyle Pitts? Well, no. That doesn't make any sense. Because Kyle Pitts was on the other side. Not on the field. Alright. Use the single high. Right here. So once again, he's scrambling right. So you have a pretty good idea that he's probably going to be throwing right. He does read that pretty decently. Not much to say there. Come on. I hate Game Pass now. Let's take a look at that. It's cover 3. He needs to see this now. Like this, he should already be coming down. A lot of that mental processing is still kind of a work in progress still. He's over here, one-on-one with Kyle Pitts. Yeah. There's just a screen. All right, right here. The hell? Ball was snapped and he's just still kind of standing there. I mean, you see where the offensive line is going. Don't get yourself out of position, but start moving a little bit faster than that. Again, this is what put him down the list of safeties for me, because people like Richie Grant see these things a lot faster than Holland. That's just good play design and good execution. I ain't even mad at that. Whoops. Right here. Jason McCourty was just put on IR, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that video of me talking about all those things. Once again, I need you to see that a little bit faster, both of you, and I think that's Brandon Jones. That's Eric Rowe. Just a little bit quicker. That's something as a defense as a whole that we're missing is mental processing. So he's about to get himself out of position. He's about to rush over to him when Kyle Pitts is coming into his zone. If Matt Ryan would have seen that, that would have been a big play with Kyle Pitts' speed. All right. Nothing for him to do. Right here. Let me see something. Yeah, Matt hasn't thrown yet. Javon, I need you to kind of shadow this guy right here. If X is that X? If he's going to be stopping here, I need you to move over to this guy a little bit faster. It's a Russell Gage receiver. All right. Right here, single high. Nothing to talk about there. They both kind of drop back. Yes. Game Pass. Fucking hate Game Pass, dude. I really do. I need to see that. Alright, Russell Gage. Yeah, that's on Holland. Yep. You need to open your hips up and run. They up the inside too easy. Didn't turn around and run fast enough. By the way, number 4 earlier, that was Zach, not Russell Gage. Gage is 14. That's right. Got their receivers mixed up for a moment. Irritating with all the different players changing their numbers and shit. The single digits aren't really an issue for me. It's just the amount of people that have been on teams for a while and changing their numbers that confuses me. Alright, here we go. Alright. Come on. Right here. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I had to see at what point Matt Ryan had already started his throw. Come on, you piece of shit. Yeah. Nothing to say there. The plays I'm not really commentating on, there's like nothing negative or positive to say about him. It's just the play isn't anywhere near him. So. Alright, I guess we can't watch that play. That's random. Come on, pause. Sack of shit. Alright. I hate Game Pass so much. I do like here, once Matt Ryan starts scrambling to his right, Javon Holland starts moving that direction. That's better than he was showing earlier. Alright. You have to get blurry? Alright, man. I have no idea what happened with that pass. Had nothing to do with Holland, though, so. Come on. Clear up, you sack of shit. Don't buy Game Pass, guys. It's unless you're a content creator, it is not worth it. It's an interesting play fake. Matt Ryan making it look like he's actually going to block. To be fair, he shouldn't. Plays going the other way anyway. You're just going to get yourself hurt. All right. At this point, just climb up. You don't have to go all the way to the sideline because now he's got... I mean, your teammates help you out anyway, but still not a great decision from Javon. Good hit. Really good hit. Yeah, and the second Matt Ryan starts his throwing motion, he's already moving. This is a really good play. Very good, hard, clean hit. Unfortunately, it's not a fumble. He didn't complete the catch, but that's a very good play. Nothing to talk about there. All right. Sure. It's why you need to watch like so many different games. When you're scouting safeties, you have to watch so many games because there's like as you can see, there's just so many plays that Javon Holland just has nothing to do with, and that's not his fault. That's just the nature of being a free safety. Safety in general, but especially free. Right here, back to looking for the towel. Yeah, like there's nothing for him to do there. Shout out to the defense for the play, but it has nothing to do with Holland. More single high. Yeah, I just need him to come down a little bit faster than that. Like, he should already be moving. Yeah, I'm not mad at that one. You couldn't come down too fast because you had this guy here and Kyle Pitts going deep, so you couldn't come down too early. So I'm not mad at that. And that's Xavier Howard's interception that we completely blundered. Have we surpassed the Falcons for shooting ourselves in the foot? Because they used to be like the team to do that. You know, blowing leads and all that. Have we surpassed that? I think we might have. All right. Yeah, nothing there. But if you notice in my scouting, like for like draft prospects and stuff, safety is like the last position I watch because I hate it. And by then, it's at least a little easier to get some all-22s, which is very helpful for safety. But let's take a look at that. Man-to-man. Handled Kyle Pitts pretty well there. I'm not mad at that. Not really getting to see his ball skills in the air, but good read here, but you got yourself a little bit too far out of position to where you can get easily blocked. You should have been about a yard more to left. He probably still would have ran you over, to be fair, but at least you would have given yourself a better shot. Come on, you sack of garbage. Pause. Alright, cover 3. Alright. God, I hate it when it does that. I spend more time fighting with Game Pass than I do actually breaking down the film at this point. Yeah, you need to come down a little bit faster than that. Luckily, he was pressured, so he made a bad throw. But I don't know if he's seen Russell Gage either. It looked like he was throwing to the tight end. Alright, nothing to talk about there. Alright, single high. Maybe not. Nope. Deep halves. Sure. Yeah, they're just running the ball here. I would like to see a little bit more hustle to get over to this running back. Yeah. That's because he's already broken past the line. Come on. All that to see him do nothing. That's not Javon Holland's fault. That's just Game Pass being awful. But good job by X. Nothing for him to do though. He's doing better here. Matt Ryan's starting to scramble, so he starts to go that same direction. Not mad at that. Starting to pick up on tendencies as the game goes on. Still some, reading keys issue, mental processing issues for sure. But looking a little better there. Alright, guess I can't watch those plays. You're so swell, Game Pass. Come on. Alright, I guess this play is just going to be blurry. Nothing for him to do on that play. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, he's not really coming down hard in the run. Because you've seen his burst earlier to hit that receiver over the middle. He's not using that to get to the running back much. Now, I don't want him to like work himself out of position by doing that. But like the biggest trait of Javon Holland is that he's, you know, a downhill hitter. I'd like to see that a little bit more. Alright, and they're just going to nail from there. Alright. So, yeah, Javon Holland is the running game, I wish we would see a little bit more from him. Reading his keys is still an issue, as you can see. The mental processing side of things is still a work in progress. Yes, he is a rookie, but again, when I'm talking about draft prospects, it's in comparison to his peers. And people like Darius Washington, Richie Grant, Trevon Moehrig, like some of these other safeties, they were much better at mental processing. Now, Darius Washington didn't get drafted because he was too small. But I don't know. These are just some of the things that he's still working on. He was just, in my mind, leagues behind those other safeties who were available when we drafted him. That is why I didn't really like the pick. And I didn't want safety at all. I wanted offensive line. That's the biggest thing. And you see how bad our offensive line is. All 5 of them are awful. But I don't know. He looked okay sometimes here. Again, like he has the athleticism, we know that, but the mental processing has to get better. But again, sorry about the background noise throughout the video. It is what it is. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.